I don't know if we can see it well on here or not. Got a huge swarm of bees just hanging out here at my bee shed. I was working on the deck and I heard bees. It's like, why am I hearing bees? Turned around and sure enough, they're all over in the air. There's nothing in there that would swarm out of it, so they may be moving in, but I just lit the barbecue, so it's gonna smoke and maybe run them off. I don't know. I don't have any colonies here, maybe one that was strong enough to swarm from here in the home yard, but anyway, we'll watch and see what in the world they do. Their air is sure full of them. Hoping I showing up on the screen here against the clouds maybe, but they're just everywhere. Pretty cool. I'll go inside and see what I see. So I've got 2 swarms that have already moved into these boxes out here, and I saw some in here this morning poking around. They've got most of the good stuff robbed out of them already, so didn't know what in the world they're doing, and we're on a flow, but they may have just scouted out that box right there and be moving into it. I don't know what's going on around the backside over here. There's bees clear out behind the barn. It's quite a pile of bees in there. So there's already a swarm in this box and a swarm in that box, but almost looks like they're trying to get into something over there. We'll go around the back. Now we're at the back side. So this is the low one that had one in it. There's a swarm in L35 up there, but I think these girls are trying to move into this one right here. Like you said, I saw them going in and out of there earlier, kind of scouting it. I guess I thought maybe there was something left for them to rob, because they've robbed most of these boxes out, which was fine this spring when there wasn't a lot of stuff out there. It gave them something to do, but I haven't seen any robbers in here since the flow came on. But my guess is they must be planning to move in. One of them, there ain't anything I can do about them in the air like that, but it's pretty cool to see them. Well, I suppose I better get back to finishing the deck repair before the company shows up. All right, we've backed out of their way, because it sure enough looks to me like that's what they're doing, is moving in. This is pretty darn cool. The whole bunch that was out front out here in the air has just moved to the back end, and they're funneling right through the back end and headed right into that box. Well, this is something I've never seen before, so it's pretty darn cool. I've watched a swarm move from across my field, but I've never watched one find their location and start moving in. That's just cool as hell. There's a lot of bees in here too. Nice swarm. So maybe it's worthwhile having empty equipment sitting around, because they are piling in. We'll go around the other side there now that we're out of their way in the front. Sneak on in here. Yeah, they're piling on that box. Wow. If I can get in here through all my crap. Yep, they're just funneling into that box. It's off kilter there a little bit. And the entrance, the front entrance, is the other way, pointed to the center, so they may be trying to get into it too. You can't tell, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. These are just an amazing bug. You know, once they figured out what they're doing, where they're going, they're all going. And they all know where to go. They're not wandering around getting lost, separated. They're headed right into that one box. Out of all of these boxes, that's the one they chose. And they're all gonna go to it. So, pretty darn cool. and there are a lot of bees in the air. So it'll be interesting to see when I get in it, which is going to take some forklift work to get to it. See how many bees are in there, because this is an awful lot. So I'm thinking the queen found her way in, because man, they are just burying that box with bees. It's pretty cool to just watch this happen. And in they go. In they go. Yeah, wow. This is something. So there's a handful of them right here checking out L74, but the most of them are headed right in there. Man, they're wadded up. That's a hell of a bunch of bees. So they may move into more than one box here. I don't know. Be kind of cool if they had more than one queen and did just split up on their own, but this is pretty neat. I just came over here and found another wad of bees hanging out here in a different location. They are, you know, not far from where those are at, but there were a lot. I looked in and found the queen. I got a hold of her, had her cupped in my hand. I got stung on the palm of my hand, and I was trying to drag this box up to get her to go into it, and she flew out of my hand. So now I don't know for sure where she went, but that would indicate to me there were multiple queens in this swarm. She didn't look like a virgin queen. She looked like a mated queen, but there's obviously a queen that went into that box over there already inside. So who knows what these goofy things are doing. They're you know, they're fanning on this box right here too, like they got a queen in there. They're definitely moved into that one. And there was another one over here. Maybe the darn thing's just gonna fill my boxes up. That'd be pretty cool if I could just park boxes in the barn and they'd fill up with bees. So I believe it's definitely a multiple queen swarm. They've moved into the box way up there. They're fanning this box, and I caught one in my hand down below here, and then she flew from me because I got stung, and let loose my grip just a little bit, and out she went. And they've moved, so I don't know if the other queens moved into another box in the middle somewhere. There's so many bees in there, it's just hard to tell what in the world they're doing or where they went or what they're, you know, moving into. I got bees inside of some boxes that I know they're not moving into. They're sitting there screwing around. Anyway, crazy stuff.